Good day, everybody. My name is EvolvedPixel, and this is not a world. This is the Minecraft start screen. Well, if you may remember last time, we finished Londinium, and I really wasn't sure what was going to replace it, if in fact anything was going to replace it. There's lots of reasons why, perhaps I wouldn't replace it. The fact that I don't necessarily have as much free time as I used to, and these are projects that take a lot of work, a lot. However, I still have ideas. I still have lots of ideas, and I would still like to work on them, and I would still like to make things, and I enjoy it. So, yeah, we're back. And we're back with Pixelandia, a project I have talked about, I don't know, a while. And to be honest, for me, the idea of having sort of like a big, not so much city world, but world full of buildings and people and all that, that has been a concept I've talked about since long before I had this channel. And I even made a city world once long ago, but I'm a lot better at Minecraft than when I made that world, and so, some of that world is still pretty good, most of it isn't, so not returning to that. But we are going to make a new one now, and I guess that starts with making a world, and making the right world too, and taking it from there. So, without further ado, let's get started and see what I came up with. Well, that looks a lot different, doesn't it? Mostly because the world didn't exist when we started this video, which is very unlike what we've ever done before. But yes, this world was spawned after I shot that video, and it wasn't the first one either. It was one of several. I was drawn to this place really because of the planes, the amount of them. Now obviously you can see I had to clear some stuff away, but it's very, very limited. And as you can see as we go out, although the terrain does change, it's not a hugely mountainous world. Now I have travelled a fair bit, and I have seen several biomes, but it isn't a super mountainous or super rocky world. And so I think we can make some good use of that. I think we can make some really, really good use of that. I mean, you can see we've gone so far away we can barely see the house, and yet it's still relatively flat. I mean, it's hilly, but we can deal with hilly. And we have lots of ocean, but also not necessarily too much. And yeah, it's just a good world. It's pretty much exactly what we were looking for. See, obviously we're a bit further out now, so we end up in more forest land, and you can see some more mountains and stuff here. So there is that kind of stuff in this world, it's just at more of a distance. And if we go back to... oh, I haven't seen those mountains before. But again, I do want mountains in the world, I just would like the starting area to have enough room that I could build, a good few buildings without having to level several mountains just to put the first one down. And every other world we loaded would have had that issue. But you can see we are coming to what is going to be the first building of Pixelandia. And would you believe it's my home? Because it's Pixelandia, it's literally my world, so therefore I'm going to have a home. And this is going to be, without question, the biggest home I've ever made. Period. Let's start off with the gardens. And I'm genuinely very proud of them. I think they came out really, really well. Got a little pond here, and all the flowers. You can see every single one has a different arrangement of flowers. And I think it came out really, really well. And this kind of encompasses a little bit of what I want to do in terms of like the soul lanterns, and you see the prismarine stuff here. because the eventual plan for the world is that there is going to be something of a story to it. And you know, the whole point is that Pixelandia, which, you know, what starts as a single house and eventually becomes a kingdom, is supposed to be founded by this sort of great adventurer who has done everything and seen everything in Minecraft and is now settling down. So, as you can see, you know, prismarine stuff from a temple and soul lanterns, obviously using, I'm not entirely sure how they're made, soul sand I believe, but you know, from the nether. And if you come into here, and we see a lot more. Now, originally this was going to be a grand hall, and then I got the idea to build a shrine, and then it became a shrine room. So that's what we've got now. You can see we've got all of the netherite armor here. I believe it's netherite. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, please yell at me in the comments down below. And gold and diamond here. Obviously we have the throne, nice chandeliers, and we've got some tables here for eating with food and candles and so on, and it's the same upstairs as well. What on earth is that noise? Oh, it's raining. Excellent. That's what we want. Good bit of rain. Let's get rid of that. But yeah, this is really all I've got to show for today. Is we've got, well, this house here, and we've got this first room. Now, I will say the exterior of the house is probably going to be redesigned. I'm going to have some balconies when I build the first floor, or second floor if you're American. But that's going to be here. That's going to be on top of this layer here. So as that floor hasn't been built, I haven't built the balconies. The balconies will help inform what I want this to look like. So until I've done that, there's not a lot I can really do here. So it's a basic design, but I like it. And the key thing that I do like about it is it's not flat. I don't want just a flat, you know, wall. I wanted it to stick out. I wanted there to be something to it, which we have done. And as you can see, this massive property is basically a bit of a rectangle with the 4 towers here. The plan is for it to go up. This is going to have 3 levels, so ground floor, first floor, and second floor, and probably a basement as well. But the towers will go up 4. So they'll be a bit bigger, and we'll end with some kind of spike roof. I'll be honest with you, I'm not entirely sure, but, you know, the thing with this is I'm not basing this on history, I'm not basing this on anything. I'm basing this on what I feel like building, which is totally different to what I did last time. In fact, I don't think I've ever had a project really that hasn't been kind of based on something. Even previous city builds have been based on real life styles and real life structures, but this is all me. This is 100% me. So I don't know what this is going to turn out to be. I have some rough ideas. I know this big room here is going to be the Museum of EvolvedPixel's Triumphs, which is basically going to be a museum of all the things you can collect in Minecraft. I know this is going to be the grand staircase. I know over here is going to be the library. I know this is going to be some kind of a hallway and art area. I know a few rough ideas, but in terms of what it's going to look like, I have no idea. It's kind of exciting, isn't it? Do something completely new, completely original, and completely me. And I cannot wait to come back for the next episode. But for now, I'm going to say thank you for watching. My name has been EvolvedPixel, and I will see you very, very soon.